Thanks for being able to be here today. Sorry it took a while to get this done.
Yeah. No, it's okay. This is also on my part.
It's two-way streak. I guess I'll just start off by explaining what we're doing. So for OLI's 15th year anniversary, I am interviewing 15 of their alumni, and we're just talking about your experience at OLI, how it shaped your life moving forward, and just, I guess, anything else that might come up. So
Okay.
did you want to start off by maybe providing just a brief introduction of who you are?
Yeah. My name is Leona Monias. I'm from St. James Point First Nation. Yeah.
What is it that you do?
Currently, I'm an educational assistant for our early years school.
Yeah.
And I'm also part of the Alumni Accelerator program right now with OLI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you first get into contact with OLI? Like, what was your first experience with them?
Oh, they came into our community, I think in 2014-15, that school year. And when they introduced it to the students, it was during a general meeting. And then all of a sudden one of the choreographers just came onto no, it was a school assembly. And then he just started dancing, and then everybody in there was dancing too. And I thought it was cool, like how everybody was doing it. I thought it was just like they were doing a stretch because I don't know about OLI until that day.
Yeah.
And then
it's quite the introduction.
So yeah, it just like went straight to it. And so they started it there, and I danced powwow too, or I used to, and so that caught my interest too, because like I always wanted to try another form of dance.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I tried it out for a while, but then I felt like I don't think I can even do that, so I didn't participate in that year. But the next year, it was my last year of high school, so I thought like it's gonna be my last year anyway.
Yeah, now or never.
Like just yeah, now or never. Like if I don't do this now, then what else can I say that I did for my last year?
Yeah.
So
make it memorable.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. So, and also with that, I was thinking like it's not like I don't think I'll ever get this chance again.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because after the first year that I actually attended the program, they still offered me a chance to still stay in the program, but as a future leader. So I already graduated, and I was in college, and I was still doing future leaders.
Yeah. So still.
So I just, yeah. So I took that chance because I thought like that's gonna be my last time anyway.
Yeah.
Again, I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I think since like the 15 and 16 one that year, that's how long I've been involved with them.
Yeah.
It's like a different yeah, it's been like a different program every year that I end up being in.
Yeah, so you're really familiar with the company.
Yeah, and I think, well, I think I almost participated in each of their programs, except the summer one.
The entrepreneur?
Yeah, that's the only one I didn't do.
Well, I did that one, so we're filling in each other's blanks here.
So, yeah, because I was gonna do that too, but I was going back. I was in school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So the first time you participated back in your senior year of high school, that was the dance one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get to go to Toronto and the Tim Hortons camp?
Yeah.
What were those experiences like?
Oh man, the first year it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Like especially because like there were already returning students who already participated in the program beforehand, and then there was us, the new ones. So it was kind of like I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt like we were left out, but then again, it's a whole new experience. It was a whole new experience, and but then again, my brother was one of the first participants, so it kind of helped that he was there. But most of the time, I felt like I don't feel like I belong there, or
kind of just out of place.
Yeah, just out of place. But then I kept trying to tell myself, like, this is a big thing. Yeah. Like, you made it this far. You're out here. You're doing this. Something that I thought I would never put myself out to do, like something big or whatever. And then there's the experience after the show. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Like, everything just hits you, like you actually did this. You went out there, you pushed yourself. Yeah, it's so crazy.
I get that, like, kind of overwhelming at first, right? And then through the process, you're like, don't really believe it, and then all of a sudden you're done and you're like, I did it. Like,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I can get that. So was your high school very big?
Not really. I'm not sure how to say it.
Like, did you know most of the people in your high school?
Oh, yeah.
So it was like kind of small.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like when you said that you kind of felt left out, like, do you think it was kind of because your high school was small? Like that's why they had so many repeating students in the program?
Well, there's that, yeah, but it's also because like they already went through it. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure, and they already experienced it, and then they want to experience it again. Yeah. And then there's the newer people. It's like taking a really big leap forward.
Yeah, like not really knowing what to expect, right?
Yeah, but I think I was able to get to it because of my brother telling me his experience, and there was also my other brother who also took that first year with me. Yeah. Well, our first year, so the second year, and I guess we had each other, and
so you kind of go through it together, right?
That's
makes sense. So have you been to Toronto before you went for the presentation, or
no?
Did you ever?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I've never been out of the province, but actually I went to States for a grad trip, 2 of them. Yeah. But yeah, well, that's the first time being on that side.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that must have been pretty overwhelming, like going to the city. Like, do you go to Winnipeg a lot or not really?
Yeah, I'm here right now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was just talking to, I know one of our other alumni we interviewed was from Pikangikum, which is in Northern Ontario. Oh, did I lose you? Oh, no. Okay, sorry. It said my connection was bad. So, yeah. And then I was just trying to imagine, like, because I grew up in a Northern First Nation too, and I was trying to imagine what it would be like to get this opportunity to, like, all of a sudden go to the city. And I was like, man, that would be really overwhelming for me too.
Yeah, and it's like something that big too. It feels like it's not real, because like in northern communities you never really expect something to be so rewarding, like actually fly you out somewhere, or like I'm not gonna like be noticed as an Indigenous person.
Yeah,
but they were
from the small community, right?
Yeah, like, because I think this is the first time like I had this view on this, because like usually it's hard to get programs in the community, like especially up north, and like when this program came here, well, not here, but like in Stacey's Point, it's just like suddenly realized, like, you know what, this can actually happen. This is, the youth can actually have things given to them, like opportunities, and they can actually go farther than what is perceived as, especially Indigenous peoples. So this is really cool, especially because it's for Indigenous people.
Yeah.
And it's a big program.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
That was actually one of my questions. It was like, did the fact that OLI hold a focus on First Nation youth and make an effort to go into the communities make it more of a significant impact? Like, and I definitely think so. Like,
yeah, well, it did impact me because like I did say like in the beginning that I was just gonna do it anyway. Like it wasn't in my comfort zone. It wasn't in my little bubble, my safe area, and taking that jump, I think I've from then. Oh, sorry. From the first year to now, I don't think I even would recognize myself at all, because like I've been taking a lot of opportunities and jumping on, like doing things. Like even today, I still try my best to like try and do things that are kind of out of my comfort zone, just to like not limit myself to just being small, whatever.
Like, I feel like you'll never reach your full potential, right? If you never take those steps to like get out of your comfort zone. And I think like, that's one of the such a great things about companies like OLI is they're giving Indigenous youth just like opportunities that they might not have gotten.
Like even just showing up at the community and like saying like we can fly out youth, and that alone, if you like really focus on that perspective, like there's actually those kind of programs that are willing to like give the youth those kind of opportunities and get them out there, just not just within the community, but like they can do so much better if they really want it.
Okay, so let's see. Did you make any connections between friends or mentors throughout the duration of the program, and do you still have these connections?
Well, with the friends, yes. I still talk to a handful of them, and like even for my first year, I still like occasionally just say hi to some people, like a check-in, and others have been like really close as friends, and I don't think I would ever meet those kind of people, even though they're just like around my surrounding communities, because that's who I'm close with. And I don't know, it's just and with the mentors, right now my mentor is like he's really cool, and like I think sometimes I forget that whenever we have our meetings, we're actually having the meeting, because we just talk and talk, and then like our interests too, like we're both into books and just keep talking about that, and sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm doing the program, but just like talking to a friend. So that's I think I definitely kept and made some connections with participants and mentors. I still remember my there was this one year they did alumni talent, and I remember her name was Nidhi. She was really helpful to me, especially during that time. It was like crazy. But besides what we were doing for that, like sending letters to each other, in between those, she would really help me out with like personal problems or like insights, or just hearing me. So it really helped me. So yeah.
I know when this summer when I was doing the entrepreneurship bootcamp, we got paired with mentors as well. And like, I know what you mean. Like sometimes I'd be talking with mine and just, it felt so natural. Like they felt like a real person, not like, you know, when you reach out to like a school counselor or something and then they're like, they barely look up, they're like writing the whole time and they're like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. So it's like, you can definitely tell that their mentors like wanted to be there and wanted to be involved and like wanted to help. It made like such a difference. All right, I think we got through. Did you want to talk about some notable changes you noticed in yourself before participating in the programs compared to after?
Oh yeah. Yes. So I think that like, even at the start of the first year of the program, I was like really shy, and as I said, like I'm not really or I used to not be a person to like take chances or whatever, and just I'd always stay in my bubble or like whatever other people say, just so I could stay out of trouble sometimes, or just to be on the safe side. But
Kind
doing
of like
this,
a wallflower.
yeah. So there was there was okay, so yeah, there was that. I was a shy person. I didn't want to really get myself out there, but doing this, I think it really not only got myself to keep trying to go out there, but I think OLI is actually one of the people who helped me grow as a person, especially because of their programs. Like I think the Future Leaders, the second year, my second year, I think that's when I really started to change as a person, maybe, because that's how I met the people that I'm close with now, my friends, and like I don't know, it's just every year I notice that I'm growing as a person, and because there was also this one year, I think that was my third year when I was in the alumni talent program. They got us to set up like little jobs for ourselves and like write it down. So I was doing rehearsals, and then one of the students actually were like, you know what, I really look up to you. And then I that's why it hit me. I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, oh man, like that's when I noticed like I I'm not even the same person as it was like a few months ago from then. And it keeps building up every year. Like I don't know how many times students come up to you or even message me like, hey, can you help me with this? Or like, you know, I really look up to you. And then there was, I think, before COVID hit, I was working over here at Winnipeg because they offered it over here too at Southeast. There was just a few times I would be, oh, too sorry.
No worries.
There's just a few times where I'm just like doing my work occasionally, and then one time, because I usually used to take a laptop and a notebook, and then every time I go home, I like open my notebook and like do the work. But I usually find like little notes in there that say like, I look up to you, good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like something new every year.
Yeah.
That I noticed myself changing, like not really because of like it'll be the little things that reminds you of that. Like especially it happened again this year because I'm the alumni accelerator for the project I'm doing, my goal that really for me, I feel like it's like a really big thing to do. And my mentor, he always tells me like, yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it's just I definitely have noticed just in myself.
I think this is a lot about like you as an individual too, right? Because like I think I noticed when we did our program, like there's different like if you get what you put into it, right? Like if you go into it wanting to get the most out of the opportunity, you're gonna get a lot more than somebody who's just kind of going through the motions, right? Like with the dance program, that's like it does a good job because it's like actual like physical, right? Like you got to learn the dance moves and you've got to like go on this trip. So it's very good at bringing you out of your shell. But I think like yeah, you can give yourself a lot more credit like for what are they, the Alumni Accelerator and then the Future Leaders Program, because that's all you at that point, right? Like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can like,
Yeah.
when you're talking about just how you were before the programs, like I can kind of see that, like there's like a little bit of humbleness, but also like, yeah, like I'm surprised, and I'm just like, man, she must have come a long way, because man, she's like really easy to talk to now. And
that's what I mean too. Like yeah, this program has helped me do this and that, like get like actually tried out for the program and like try and talk to my mentors or whatever. But then outside of it too, I kind of like take those, what I've learned, into like normal life or whatever. And like I try my best to talk to people. I'm still bad at talking to people when it's not scheduled.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah, I still have a bit of social anxiety, but like I try to remember, like you literally ran to some programs for OLI. You literally talk to people. You have done some interviews and this and that. How can you not talk to this person? but but then like also with that, I think the whole journey with OLI and like in between those like it did change my perspective too. Like, so the first year, that's when I was like, I can't believe I was like that. And I always want to make myself better for not only myself, but for others too. Because like I do now realize like people look up to me, and I want to keep striving for them too. And even for myself. So I want to be a better person. And I think being able to do this or like keep jumping on opportunities can help me grow as a person too. Yeah, and give back.
Yeah, I see that. So. So kind of going along that thread, like what would you say to somebody who is just thinking of participating, like they're kind of considering it, just participating with an OLI program? What kind of advice or what kind of little speech would you give to them?
Just try it. Well, like if you're scared, like I'm gonna pretend like I'm talking to them. If you're scared, that doesn't mean that you should stop yourself, because sometimes being brave doesn't mean that you're not scared, and doing something out of your shell is probably not even that far from it. And maybe you're gonna be able to expand your shell too, and who knows, maybe you'll even go even bigger than what you think you will be. Like, take me for example. But if you're scared, just it's okay, because being scared means that you're willing to try, maybe. And taking that risk is probably going to be the best thing that you ever, best choice that you make. So yeah.
And then what would you have to say to OLI or anybody working for OLI?
Oh,
wow, disappeared.
things keep happening. Things keep popping up on my phone.
That's fair.
Well, I just want to say thank you for helping me become the person who I am today. Yeah.
If you're watching, that goes for me too. Sure. Okay, I think we got everything. Is there anything else that you wanted to say?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I think that went pretty well.
After trying for so long.
Took us a few tries, but we got it. We got it there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for spending some time with me. I really like this conversation. I think it went really well. And yeah, good luck with everything.